Hey there, Tariff Trooper. Yep, the word tariff is back in the news again. And guess who's making headlines? U.S. President Donald Trump is cranking up those import tariffs in April 2025. Not just for China, because of course, but also for Mexico, Canada, Japan, and even South Korea. Basically, if you're a country and not named USA, you're probably getting tariffed. So, what's the deal? What exactly is a tariff? Do tariffs even work? And most importantly, will they mess with your grocery bill or your online shopping habit? Well, buckle up. We're diving deep into the world of tariffs, with jokes, bread, cookies, and a dash of global drama. Let's go. Section 1. What is a tariff? A tariff is just a fancy way of saying tax on stuff from other places. That's it. Sounds boring? Hold my baguette. Imagine this. America makes bread and sells it for $3. China also makes the exact same bread, same crust, same fluff for just $1. Naturally, Americans go for the $1 bread, and suddenly U.S. bakeries are crying into their sourdough starters. So the U.S. says, let's add a $3 tariff on Chinese bread. That Waller loaf now costs $4 with the tariff. The local $3 bread? Now it's the cheaper option. Boom! Tariff magic. It's like putting ankle weights on foreign products so the locals can win the race. Section 2. Types of tariffs. Because one isn't enough. Not all tariffs are created equal. We've got one specific tariff. This one's super chill. A fixed fee no matter the product's price. Bread costs $2. Slap on a $3 tariff equal $5. Bread costs $100. Still, $3 tariff equal $103. Simple. Predictable, like your uncle's jokes. 2. Ad valorem tariff. Now this one's a bit fancier. Latin for according to value, it means the tariff is a percentage of the item's price. So a 20% tariff on a $10 bread equals $2 extra. $100 bread? That's $20 extra. Now imagine a 200% tariff. Basically, a product triples in price. That's not a tariff, that's a punishment. Most tariffs in the news are these percentage ones. Why? Because they scale with price. A luxury yacht pays more than a box of cookies. Fairish. Oh, and FYI, governments can also throw in some bonus trade barriers like import quotas or sneaky regulations. They don't add taxes, just headaches. Section 3. Pros and cons of tariffs are tariffs. Good or bad? Well, it's complicated, like trying to assemble IKEA furniture without a manual. The pros. 1. Protect local businesses. Tariffs give local industries time to grow, like Harley-Davidson in the 80s. Japanese bikes were eating their lunch, so the US slapped a 45% tariff on imports. Harley used the breather to improve, and by 1988 they were back in action, even asked to remove the tariff. Talk about a comeback. 2. Boost government revenue. Tariffs equal tax, equal money in the government. They can use it for roads, schools, or maybe just more paper to print tariff documents. Who knows? 3. Flex political muscles. Tariffs can be a diplomatic tool. The U.S. once said to Mexico, help us with immigration, or we're throwing tariffs at your guacamole. Mexico got the message. Cons. 1. Higher prices for you. Yes, you. That sweet $2 Mexican bread now costs $4 because of a $2 tariff. Guess who pays for it? Not the Mexican bakery. You, the hungry sandwich lover. Local businesses get burned too. American sandwich shops relying on that cheap bread now pay more. So your lunch gets more expensive, or worse, the sandwich gets smaller. 3. Global drama, trade wars. If country A says tariff you, country B replies tariff you too. This back and forth can spiral into a full-blown trade war. Section 4. Do tariffs actually work? Let's travel to 2 imaginary lands. Cookie Land, famous for chocolate chip cookies. Pie Land, known for mouth-watering pies. They love each other's desserts. Everyone's happy, but then Cookie Land slaps tariffs on Pie Land's pies to protect its own bakeries. At first it works. Local pie shops do better, but soon quality drops. Because no competition equals no motivation. Pie Land fights back with tariffs on Cookie Land's cookies. Cookie Land retaliates again. Soon, both sides are in a full-blown pastry war. Cafes suffer, prices rise, and everyone just wants to cry into a crumbling crust. Moral of the story, tariffs can help at first, but too much? It's like over-baking a pie. Looks good outside, burned inside. Section 5. Real-world examples. Tariffs that worked. In the 1960s-70s, South Korea used tariffs to protect its car industry. Hyundai and Kia were baby car companies back then. But instead of chilling out, they improved fast. Fast forward. They're global giants now. Tariffs plus hustle equals win. Tariffs that backfired. U.S. China trade war 2018-2020. The U.S. tried to reduce imports from China with heavy tariffs. China clapped back with their own. The result? Americans paid higher prices. U.S. farmers lost big money. Around 300,000 jobs vanished. GDP took a hit. Winner? Vietnam. Companies fleeing China set up shop in Vietnam instead. Vietnam's exports soared. They just sat there collecting dollars like, thanks for the free upgrade. In conclusion, tariffs are a a double-edged spatula. They can help local industries grow, bring in government money, act as a political pressure point. But they raise prices, spark trade wars, hurt global cooperation, and sometimes they just don't work. Governments need to use tariffs like seasoning, not too much, or you'll ruin the whole dish. So, now that you're a certified tariff expert, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below if you want us to explain more economic mysteries. Maybe next time, we'll tackle inflation using pizza. Thanks for watching.